Today we'll look at a fully furnished, move-in, ready two-level penthouse on the first line from the sea, with this stunning unobstructed view of the sea. Before us is a cozy fishing harbour and a walking promenade. The complex has landscaping and a spacious, large, shared pool. You haven't seen anything like this in Northern Cyprus yet. I promise you're going to love it. This will be a short video. Be sure to watch it until the end. Besides everything else, I'll also tell you how to save over 70,000 euros on taxes when foreigners buy this penthouse. Also, if this purchase is an investment for you, you can earn a guaranteed 1,900 euros a month from renting this penthouse. You won't have to deal with its management. The contract will be signed for 30 months, so you're guaranteed to get at least 57,000 euros from rent. Give it a like if you'd also want to make money on Northern Cyprus real estate. We are currently in the Lapta district. You know, it's the most popular area for foreigners in Northern Cyprus because the sea and mountains are closest to each other here. The infrastructure is developed, nature, beauty. That's why foreigners try to settle specifically in this area. This is exclusive real estate for special people. Let's go see everything right from the entrance. So we're entering a spacious living room. Even if you have a large family or guests, you'll all fit in here. In this penthouse, everything is thought out to the smallest detail. There's a place to put your outerwear when you come home. You can sit down on this ottoman to take off your shoes. Where should the clothes and shoes go? We're decent people. We have a walk-in closet for that. Let's go take a look at it. Spacious and bright, with shelves, cabinets, and rails here and here. In short, you can also easily make a small pantry here, which is exactly what the current owners did. By Spanish criteria, this is considered a bungalow. Israelis call such a real estate object a mini villa. Here in Northern Cyprus, they call it a loft. We modestly say it's a penthouse, a two-level penthouse. We have a living room with a kitchen. Here's the hallway, 2 closets, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. There are also some surprises. I promise you'll like it. Here we have a full-length mirror. In short, everything is thought out to the smallest detail. The penthouse area is approximately 218 square meters. Of those, 115 square meters is covered area plus 103 square meters of open terraces and balconies. Listen, I'm afraid I'll just forget to tell you about some important features of this penthouse, because from any point right from the entrance, from any point in the apartment, we see this stunning $1 million unobstructed view of the sea. I'm personally delighted, and that's probably the main highlight of such a penthouse. We have several other projects in both Esentepe and Iskele, also on the first line, but prices there start from 1.5 to about 3.5 million British pounds, and those properties are much simpler and smaller than this particular one. Before our eyes are the sea, stones, trees, in short, natural materials. Accordingly, for this penthouse as well, for its furnishing and design, we used only natural materials. We used wood, natural wood, and we used, for example, this stone, which is quartz. You can place hot items here or spill coffee or wine. There will be no stains, unlike, say, travertine or natural marble. Let's go out to the balcony. The balcony is very spacious and functional. As you can see, it faces north. This sea view, I am simply in love with it. It is an extraordinary beauty. I've already forgotten what I was saying. Yes, it faces north, so it is truly functional. That is, the sun rises in the east, then moves south and sets in the west. Here it won't bother you. There won't be intense heat and no direct sunlight you'd want to hide from. So you can actually sit in this lounge chair, drink coffee in the morning, or have breakfast, lunch, or dinner at this table. There are palm trees with a drip irrigation system installed. It is very important that the balcony is private. Of course, we have neighbors on the floor below and neighbors there behind the wall. But as you can see, we cannot see them and they cannot see us either. Privacy is a hallmark feature of this penthouse. We are back in the lounge area. All the custom furniture you see, the appliances, the air conditioning, everything is included in the price of this penthouse. Here we have a double-height living room combined with the kitchen. We're often asked, how will you heat such large areas, for example? Also, on social media about Northern Cyprus, you often see complaints about dampness and mold. It is an island after all. Well, in my home, there has never been dampness or mold, and there never will be. And the same goes for our office. And in this penthouse, it is also very dry and pleasant. What is the secret? We have underfloor heating here, plus a Japanese ventilation system, a supply and exhaust system with heat recovery. So there will always be fresh air, constant air circulation, and moisture simply doesn't linger here. We aren't afraid of dust storms, we aren't afraid of the cold or the heat. The temperature here will always be very comfortable and the air will always be perfectly clean. And the owners of this penthouse will live a healthy, long and happy life. Let's go take a look at the kitchen. Our kitchen is not only spacious, look, it really is spacious, it is also functional. We have a microwave oven here, an oven, and a built-in refrigerator with a freezer. We have designed a special faucet for you. We have regular tap water available here, and this faucet is specifically meant for drinking water. So you do not have to deal with water coolers or worry about any drips, spills or puddles. It is a much more convenient and cleaner option for everyone. Here we have a dishwasher. All appliances are Bosch Series 6. The stove, the hood. Overall, I really like everything. Natural materials. If for some reason you want to have breakfast, lunch or dinner indoors, here you go, you have a table and chairs. From the lounge area, let's go see the private zone. By the way, from this point, we have an unobstructed, stunning view of the sea, and at the same time, a view of our beautiful Kyrenia Mountains. Here we have a walk-in closet and a bedroom. I told you that there's underfloor heating and ventilation throughout the apartment. Well, maybe except for the closets. Air conditioning is provided by air conditioning units. By the way, these are real paintings, they're not prints. See? Developers never think about where people can retreat with a book, a computer or a tablet to study, relax or just shut out the noise from the living room. We've thought of that. Let's go. We have a very spacious bedroom. There's a place for study or work or for your hobby. If you also love convenience and comfort like this video right now, let's move on. We mentioned that this is a 2-level penthouse. In Northern Cyprus, it's called a loft, this kind of property. But what's the problem, in my opinion, with all lofts? In this spot, they always put the stairs to the 2nd level. Consequently, these stairs, they take up, well, approximately this much space. It's just eaten up. So a 1/3 or a 1/4 of the living room goes to these stairs. In my view, it's not very practical. Then you also have to get creative and figure out how to create privacy on the 2nd level. We've done everything more cleverly and practically. Let's go take a look. I guarantee you'll like it. We've almost finished looking at the 1st floor. The question is, where's our bathroom and toilet? Right behind this door. Let's go. You'll like it. Expensive furniture and fixtures, a high quality, simply out of this world towel warmer, a spacious shower cabin, ventilation, underfloor heating, a Bosch washing machine. Everything fits and there's still plenty of free space left and lots of storage areas. You can store laundry here, or household chemicals, or bed linens and towels. Anyway, the ladies will figure it out. The main thing is to have storage space, so there's something to store. Let's go to the 2nd level and see how everything is set up there. As you can see, the stairs to the 2nd level don't eat up space in this apartment. Besides, there's some backlighting here. It's daytime now, so it's off, but in the evening it'll turn on as I go upstairs. Let's go together. What else is a problem with 2-level apartments, 2-level penthouses? It's the lack of privacy, because the 1st and 2nd levels are one single space. If someone downstairs is cooking or watching TV, it interferes with the privacy of people in the bedroom on the 2nd level. Or vice versa, if people in the bedroom want privacy so they aren't heard or seen by people on the 1st level, that's also usually impossible. We've thought of it. A long-standing human invention, the door, which for some reason developers never use in these 2-level lofts, as well as several types of partitions for your privacy. As you can see, the bedroom is quite spacious, a huge king-size bed, a vast amount of storage closets. Again, a nice painting. It's not a print, it's an original. Here we have air conditioning and a separate bathroom. Imagine you wake up in the early morning on this comfortable bed and gaze at the sea. A stunning view. In my opinion, you could give all the money in the world for this. But if you need privacy, we've thought of everything. You can simply close the sheer curtain and instantly feel this comfortable and cozy atmosphere. If you want, you can also close a thick drape, or you can choose to close these convenient partitions. The whole process takes literally just about 20 seconds, and after that, we have not only light insulation, but also sound insulation. It's all very simple and straightforward. From this bedroom, we go out onto an open terrace. A wonderful surprise awaits you there. Let's go. Look, this is the best view of this penthouse, 365 degrees. Indescribable beauty. The sea, the mountains, and this is a functional, spacious terrace. Yes, today we have rain and a storm, so we removed the cushions from the soft furniture, removed the umbrella. Here's the hole for installing it right here. Everything is thought out. There's lighting, water outlets, and drip irrigation for all the plants. There's a kitchen here, in fact. It's a full and complete kitchen, equipped with a beautiful, high-quality marble countertop that really stands out. In this space, we have running water, protected lighting fixtures, and moisture-proof electrical outlets for safety. There's also a barbecue area and a grill, making it perfect for cooking and entertaining guests. I see they've recently cooked shashlik here. In short, if you're planning a party, you can host it here. First of all, stunning unobstructed views. Guests will be impressed. Believe me, they've likely never had such an experience in their lives and haven't seen anything like it. Secondly, when there's a large number of guests, fat from the shashlik drips on the floor, wine is spilled, and in the apartment, your expensive custom furniture will be ruined very quickly. Here on the terrace, you don't have to worry about that. You'll agree, it's practical. There's also a technical terrace. Let's go see it too. As you can see, we've installed a vacuum solar collector so that our gentle Cypriot sun can heat the water for this penthouse for free all year round. And we've also brought high-speed internet here, 300 megabits per second. I'm sure the owners of this penthouse will be comfortable living or vacationing here in every respect. Let's summarize. Stunning views of the sea and mountains. Spacious, top quality. I guarantee you'll never find anything like this in Northern Cyprus. A 2-level penthouse, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 walk-in closets, a living room with a kitchen, fully furnished with expensive custom natural furniture, Bosch appliances, heated floors, Mitsubishi ventilation, and high-quality air conditioning. The price of this penthouse is 350,000 British pounds sterling. Foreigners can purchase it, considering there's a fishing harbour for yachts right in front of the penthouse, only through a trust company. This way, you save over 70,000 euros in taxes, which are already paid and included in this price. Plus, if this penthouse is not just a home for you, but also an investment, we're ready to sign a contract for the next 30 months, and you'll receive a guaranteed income of 1,900 euros from renting it out. You won't have to manage it, you won't deal with the rental, and you won't pay taxes. We will handle everything 100%. You'll just receive 1,900 euros of guaranteed income starting from the very first month. Give it a like if you'd also like to make money on Northern Cyprus real estate. For any questions, contact our staff via the link in the pinned comment in the description of this video.